Hello, this is lesson 5, and today we are going to look at articles. So we are going to generally study the types of articles we have in French. French articles are very important because they accompany almost every common noun in French. And then another essential fact about the articles is that they generally agree in gender and in number, that is masculine and feminine, singular and plural, respectively. So now we are going to learn the types of articles we have in French. So we have three types of articles: the definite article, the indefinite article, and the partitive article. So let's begin with the definite article. So the definite articles in French correspond to the in English. So all the definite articles are four. They are le, la, l'apostrophe, and les. And they are used when both the speaker and then the listener know the noun in question or the noun that is being talked about. So let's dive deeper and know what each article is used for. So the first one is le. It is used for masculine singular nouns. So for le chat mange, the cat is eating. Cat is a masculine noun and it is in its singular form. So we will choose le. Here we have la. La is the opposite of le. It is used for feminine singular nouns. And pomme, which is apple, is a feminine noun and it is singular. Hence la. So la pomme est douce. The apple is sweet. Next up is l'apostrophe. It is used for singular nouns that begin with vowels. So it can either be used for feminine or masculine nouns depending on the beginning of the word. So if the word begins with a vowel, then we will definitely go in for this regardless of its gender. Okay, so let's check out these examples. So the first one is l'église est fermée. The church is closed. So église begins with a vowel. That's why we used l'apostrophe. But here, l'habit de Ya's dress. Habit begins with an H, but the H is silent. That's why we use this. So every silent H takes the L apostrophe. The last article we are going to talk about is le. Le is used for plural nouns, so it doesn't matter whether it is feminine or masculine. It will take the le, provided it is in a plural form. So in these two examples, école and garçon are plural, hence les. So les écoles sont fermées, schools have closed. Les garçons marchent, the boys are walking. Now let's move to the indefinite articles. In English, the indefinite articles are an, or some, but in French, they are un, une, and de. Indefinite articles are used when the speaker is referring to an unknown object. So the first indefinite article we are going to talk about is un. Un, like le, is used for masculine singular nouns. So example, j'ai un stylo. I have a pen. Une. Une is used for feminine singular nouns. So the last indefinite article is de. It is used for plural nouns regardless of the gender. So in this example, livre is in its plural form. So since it's in a plural form, you don't need to worry about the gender. Just take de and put it in front of it. Now let's talk about partitive articles. Partitive articles are used when talking about nouns whose amount or quantity are not specific. So in English, partitive articles signify some, or any. In French, the partitive articles are du, de la, de L apostrophe, and de. Du is obtained with a combination of de and le, so it is used for masculine nouns. So for example, du beurre, butter, or some butter. Next is de la. De la is de plus la, and it is used for feminine nouns. So for example, de la viande, meat. Next is de L apostrophe. The combination of de and L apostrophe will give you de L apostrophe. It is used when the next word begins with a vowel or with a silent H, as we already talked about. So, for example, de l'eau. O begins with a vowel which is E. Therefore, de L apostrophe. For the article de, it is obtained by adding de and le. It is used for plural nouns regardless of the gender. So, for example, des habits, clothes. The last article is de. It is used in the negative or after an adverb of quantity like a little, a lot, enough, and so many more. But if the next word begins with a vowel, we will use de apostrophe. This is because two vowels cannot meet, and so one has to be omitted. So the E of de will be omitted and replaced with an apostrophe to solve the problem. And then the D apostrophe can be used regardless of the gender or the number. That is when you are talking about the negative or the adverb of quantity. For example, il n'y a pas de monnaie. There's no change. That is in monetary terms when you buy something and there's no change. Yes. The next example is il y a trop de monde dans la salle. There are too many people in the room. De in the first example is used in a negative sentence, whereas this de accompanies an adverb of quantity. Okay, so you should always keep it in mind that French nouns are most of the time preceded by articles. And then also partitive articles are not really needed in English as they are used and needed in French. So here are some of the adverbs of quantity in French. Peu, little, assez, enough, beaucoup, many or a lot, trop, too much, moins, less, plus, more. And please bear in mind that all these adverbs are followed by the partitive article do. And then when it is used like that, the gender or the number of the noun preceding it is not taken into consideration. So let's go through these examples. First, let's take the word peu. J'ai peu de temps. I have little time. I don't have much time. So, if you've noticed, partitive article de follows the adverb peu. As I said earlier, all the adverbs have the de coming after them. So the next one is assez. Amma a assez de vocabulaire pour communiquer en français. Amma has enough vocabulary to communicate in French. If you've noticed, vocabulaire is in the plural form, but we are still using de. So no matter the number or the gender of the noun following the do, you will still use it. Next we have j'ai beaucoup d'amis. So beaucoup de. Ami is in the plural form. So we will still use the do. We are only using the apostrophe because ami begins with a vowel, which is a, and the vowel is meeting the e of do. Therefore, as I explained earlier, we will take the e and then replace it with the apostrophe. Next, we have trop de. Vous mangez trop de sucre. You eat too much sugar. Now, we have come to the end of today's lesson. Let's go through the vocabulary of the day. Today's vocabulary is figure, face. So your face, ta figure. Example, ta figure est sale. Your face is dirty. Thank you so much for watching today's lesson. Kindly like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave your comment down below, and share to your friends.